ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Doesn't mean much to me. But I still, in the back of my mind, still exciting when it's a Friday. I don't know. Hope you guys are doing well. As you might see, this isn't our game. Hey, Guts, welcome in. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? How are you? Today's been a crazy day. By crazy, I really just mean that I've been watching this short and it blew up and now it's tapered off again. But I don't know why it blew up again, because it was already like blowing up and then it stagnated, and then now today it was like, oh yeah, you know what, we'll try again. I don't know what happened. Kind of okay-ish. Well, at least you're not bad, so I'm glad to hear you're not doing bad. I mean, there's not much growth, let's be honest, but you know, it's just nice to see a big number. Yeah, here, let's go. We can do one of these. Yeah. This is like near vertical. I was watching this, I'm like, what the hell is going on? 17 cents. All right. What kind of yacht can I afford for all my 17 cents? But this is actually kind of crazy. For me. For me, it's kind of crazy. It is a good sign. I mean, this is like motivating a bit to make new ones. In fact, I mean, in fact, I wonder what this is about. Tomorrow at noon Pacific. A new short that I made myself. The algorithm might have caught Pirate Software song and pushed your short story with the same audience. I'll take it. You know, if that's how it works, you know, I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, it's yeah, I made another short. Yeah, I added a button for myself to like make markers. Like if something happens on a stream, at least I'll make a marker so I can revisit it later. Shorts about naked bears when? I was going to I was thinking of doing the naked bears one, but it was like 12. I mean, it was like super short. I mean, it was like, I mean, maybe I'll do it. Push that one as well. I was thinking about it. I might do that one too. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, but so plans for today are as follows. I want to test out the ECG thing for this weekend's video. I kind of got it all figured out, but I haven't tested it to make sure I fully understand it. What I'm talking about is, because these are now using data assets, right? That's how like all this stuff is configured, right? That means you can have I open this one, right? You can have arrays of information, and you can read all this information. So I want to see about making this information and then reading this information and making an array, basically a dynamic array of assets, because that's something we want to do. That's something I want to do for a long time, which is where you can control the amount of items in it dynamically. So I want to try doing that first, and then we'll go to, depending how long that takes, we'll go to game dev stuff as normal, and continue with our with Steel Claw, our bear man pig. Less pig, more bear and man. 50% bear, 50% man. Maybe some percent pig. Who knows? But yeah, that's the plan for today. 50% man, 50% bear, 50% claws. For steel. This is PCG brain not functioning yet. 130% bear steel claws. Yes, exactly. I'm glad you understand. Array testing, sure. Let's go with that. So let's make a struct. And let's just start with the basics. Static mesh. Okay. And let's also change. Okay, this is the static mesh, and let's just say it's not dense. What is it called? CG. Hooray, testing. What's it called? I forget the thing that I'm trying to do is called. Well, this looks different. Oh, mesh entries. Okay, so it's a little different visual here. I'm thinking about. Oh, wait. That's what I'm thinking about. Wait. Okay, so, and then we need to do a data asset of oh, no, not data asset. Sorry. Blueprint class. Primary data asset. Or primary data asset. And we want our array testing here. It's exposed. Oh, and this one needs to be an array. And now we can do a data asset of primary data asset array testing. And now we have this. Okay. So I'm going to use this forest mesh for our little test here. I'm going to do one of you. Oh, also, I want to go here. Default weight is 1. And so we'll have this kind of tree and this kind of tree. And let's just say this one has a weight of 10. Just to see if it actually works. Okay, so now we need to want to make a new spline, I guess. Let's make a new blueprint, actor. This is going. Actually, I'm not gonna do the. It's fine. I'll set up for the spline. Yeah. I'll just set it up with a spline. Do like a big square. 1,000. That's good. Loop. Okay. So now, oh, and I need the PCG. This is the first thing we're doing in 5.4, actually. Well, actually, no, it's not the first thing I'm doing in 5.4. This was the first thing I was doing in 5.4. This is the first, like, more regular graph that I'm making in 5.4. Okay. Right, so now we have this. So now we can actually start testing. So what we want to do is go to our PCG graph, get spline data, spline sampler, on interior, okay, so this is still not fixed. Unbounded, please. So this is still not fixed. Good to know. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But okay. So we have all of this done. So if I want to do a static mesh spawner now, right, we can do that and select our mesh. You know, all is normal. But we don't want to do that. We don't want to do this. We want to pipe in from our information. So, under graph settings, I'm going to add a parameter. Static meshes. This is going to be type static mesh, which I don't believe you can do before. And this is going to be an array. Okay. Oh no, not static meshes. Sorry, this needs to be our data asset. Our primary data asset, PDA, array testing, object reference, and this is single because the actual thing is an array inside of it. Okay. So, rename data asset. Or asset. Get primary data asset. Get. So now we get property from object path. That's new. We get property name, and I think the property is called s_array testing. My understanding. What I can do is in here, you can plug this in. Is it not this? No properties found to exact. What did I? Oh. Oh, it's just array testing. Okay, why is it array testing? Get property for object path array testing. Okay, I'll figure that out in a moment. I need to see where it's getting this name from. And there's a new node called match and set attributes. Match data is this. And then here, instead of the weight, we go by attribute. Attribute name is primary data asset. No, it's this array testing. Oh no, it's the it's probably going off of here. What I called it, static mesh. Yeah. Okay. And this tree is currently appearing, I think, equal amount as the other one. But if we come here, where's it here? Here, match weighted attribute, and we gave it a name of weight. Now this is accurate. Also, I'm gonna change the sampling to be like 1,000, so it's just even less trees. So now 10-to-1 between these. Okay, that's actually working really well. Okay, so that's actually really simple. But then now the question I want to know, and this is just super quick before we get back into the game stuff, is what if I want to add another variable here, right? So let's say I want to control scale. Scale will be a vector. Would scale be a vector? Yeah, scale should be a vector with a default of 111. And now here, let's say I want these ones to be scaled like bigger because they're pretty small. Let's say 2.5. An input 0 is not valid or is null, will be ignored. Hold on. So what is the property name that I'm putting in here? Or is the problem here? Oh, this got reset. That's why. This default got reset. So in here, right, we have that, but we also have now theoretically a new value. So if I did a transform points, can I get attribute from point index? Does it get attribute from point index? That attributes I need to get. Well, if I go press A here, we have weight, we have scale X, Y, Z. So can I get input source index? It's not this that I'd want. What I'd want is I want you know what scale min max. If I do a, can I do a multiply node? I can. Get attribute set from index. I want to I think I can get the attribute this way. So what I think I can do this. And what I can do here is I want to specify target type is, yeah, that's correct. None. How do I search attribute? Reduce, rotator, transform, trigonometry. I don't want to do any math. I just want to get it. Oh, can I? Hold on. No, I can't write the value. Like, write for it to use the value. Attribute filter? No. Filter data by attribute. Nope. I guess I can multiply its scale, the point scale, by. Okay, hold on. If I do multiply, we're calling it scale. So we're multiplying the scale by just it being called scale. And we're putting it back into scale. Oh wait, it's working, right? Yeah, it's working. Okay. Tiny trees. Bigger trees. So that's working. So let me just check. So we can do that then by offsetting based off of their own positions. So the problem is this isn't a random range. I want to know how to do a random range. Because it's setting the scale to be relative to the scale. I can't do random. What I would like to do I can get input. Oh, here's what we can try doing. So instead of this, I'm gonna move this down. I'm gonna plug this into scale max. Can I just specify I want scale here? No. Index 6 is all of these. Yeah, so that's not correct. Huh. I guess that's something I need to figure out. I mean, we have it working. If I wanted to, just as a test, I can do a offset. Offset can be default 0. File, this needs to be replugged in. Then we have offset here. And I can go ahead and add. Last two offset, and this is the transform. Transform pin A is not supported type transform. Oh, position. Sorry. So now if I go into here, parameter overrides. Oh, I guess I don't open this. I can just come in here. Here. Yeah. I can just dynamically move these up. The one thing I'd like to figure out is how to do a range again. But and again, the beauty of this is that, right, we can remove something here, or we can re-add it dynamically. And this gets us the thing I wanted like all along before we could never have. So yeah, so we have that. Let quickly just see. EU5 PCG get attribute. Can I don't need this. Okay, this is called array testing Y. Let's just also, I want to confirm this naming at the very least. Is it called array testing because of this?
Ads are here.
Oh, ads time.
Ads.
Yeah, it's only been half an hour. Today I'm drinking my old sous vide water. The ones, you know, I should have cleaned out because it had a leak once or twice. Because I just use Ziploc bags. You know, it's not SUV water, sous vide. If you don't know what sous vide is, it's basically where you submerge food in typically like either Ziploc bags, or what you should be using is like without any air inside of it, like those air vacuum bags, and then you basically cook it in properly, you know, temperature controlled water to the perfect degree. It's not slow cooking. No, it's something different. Let's see if I can quickly find a picture. Yeah, so it's this. This is sous vide. So it gets you like this perfect medium rare, whatever temperature you want. You know now? Okay. For anyone that doesn't, this is sous vide. I use it all the time. It's great. And you can do whatever you want with them. Yeah, usually you use like vacuum bags. I use Ziplocs because I store the food in Ziplocs. It's not hard to get the air out of Ziplocs. So, and now I have clips, so I don't have the problem of them like sinking down and getting stuck or whatever. So I'm good. Oh, you know what I can do? Can I? No. I wonder if I can push this information. No, I'm pushing it back to the blueprint and modifying it after would be a pain. Okay. Let's just, I want to just check something. If I change the name of this array meshes. And then I replug this in. This is still fine. This array testing. Is it because it's called PDA? Where's the array testing from? Is it because it's called DA underscore array testing? Property name. Like, I got it, but it's funny how I got it, but I'm not 100% sure why I got it. That's it's a bit awkward. And what do you mean everyone went to a party today? What party are we having today? What did I miss? What party is there? Input source 1. Output target. No, it's not these. It's just such a, yeah, it's really quiet today. That's okay. You know, maybe they really do not care about PCG. And so they're like, PCG, I'm out. It's also Friday. So maybe they're out actually, you know, having a blast of, you know, celebrating something. I don't know. Not in here with the sun. And speaking of sun, my like fabric cover thing has not fallen off a single time since I added the 2 extra like sticky sections in the middle. So it was just too heavy originally, I guess. And now that that's fixed, I guess I don't have that problem anymore. So that's awesome. To your sadness. You liked it when it fell down and I was suffering because of it? Yes? Okay, well, at least you're honest. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's no random option here, which is unfortunate. Which is unfortunate. You're always honest. I'm glad. What if... Can I just... Let's just try something. Can I make a new property? Vector. Scale, random. Can I set... no. I can't set these parameters. I can only get these parameters. Never mind. Because I thought maybe I can access this information that way. I mean, I can get the primary data asset here, but I need to... Yeah. But let me see. Can I find... in their biome sample. I guess in the core. Let's look at the core real quick. Spawners. Yeah, this is doing by attribute. Custom biome data, transforms, filters. He has multiple data in a single collection. Merge attributes. Attribute partition. Add tags. Get attribute from point index. Oh, you can create an attribute like that? Hold on. Create attribute. Oh, okay. This is how you just make random values. Oh. So if I want a random value like this, I can output it to a random. Okay. It's create attributes, not variables. It's just different name, same thing. That's what I was trying to figure out before. But I guess right now, I wanted to see where they do the randomness, because I'm pretty sure they have transform. Clamping, get point count. The subgraph isn't. There's no subgraph in here. It's just a note called subgraph. There's nothing in it. And I know you're always on. I appreciate it. Okay, well, you know, we have everything we need. We know how to access the points. The only thing I don't know how is to randomize the points. Okay, well, just as last thing then, instead of offset. Oh, wait, now I need to randomize the points, right? Because if we want to do rotate randomly within 360 degrees, so if I want to do like rotation. Oh, I need to go back here. Oh, not this one. Oh, here it's complaining that rotation is not supported, type Quaternion. Okay, so this needs to be a rotator. Compile. Is that the problem? Rotation. Hold on, what's the problem? It wants Quaternion. Is that a thing? Quaternion? I don't know what Quaternion is or why it wants this. Because you're completely oblivious to what is happening, but you believe in me? Oh, thank you. Basically, I'm trying to figure out how the hell to do... Well, I want to figure out how to do rotation. Rotation. Why is rotation from input A is not a supported type? So it just doesn't like me using rotation here. just in general. He just doesn't like rotation. How do I set rotation then? Attribute property rotation from pin A is not a supported type. Turning. Create attribute. Quaternion. Rotation print A does not exist. What? Why rotation not working? Why rotation not working? Check forums maybe. Well, no, this is not a. Please, as though people post this stuff on forums. Good luck finding that. Now, this is probably me not understanding PCG. That's like 99% sure that's the case. What if I did. Oh, let's do a multiply instead. This shouldn't matter. But this is doing scale. If I do rotation, I mean, hold on. Maybe not a supported type quaternion. Because I'm using. I wasn't using quaternion. I guess it itself is a quaternion and it doesn't support itself. What I'm trying to do is just rotate the darn things. Yeah, it's attribute from point index. Rotation. This gets the attribute. If I want to get the input source being rotation. Oh, rotation dot roll. Oh no, that's not a rotation dot roll. I need to get my I have a rotation dot roll here, double. These are double. Let me change the name on this. Rotate. I want to just make sure that the problem isn't because it's named the same. I thought it stopped complaining because it was fine all of a sudden. But nope. Rotate dot roll. Oh, hold on. Graph. Oh no, it's in here. Why is there no data now? Oh, there it is. Rotate dot roll is there. So I can get the attribute. So I can do. Last attribute. Why does this have no info now? This has info. There's rotate. Dot roll. Rotate dot roll. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Pause. It's yaw. A yaw. Oh, this would put them all at the same value, though. Okay, so now they're rotating, right? But the problem is they're all rotating in unison. The problem is it didn't like it doing all three axes at the same time, it seems. Because if I do without the dot yaw, it doesn't like it. It wants one of them, because when I inspect it, it has, so here's all of the the things it has, and the ones that have multiple axes, like the rotate, it's rotate dot roll dot pitch dot yaw. It's not just rotate. It breaks it apart. So it really wanted them separate. Now, random attribute range. Hey Ray, welcome in. It's going well. We're trying to figure out some BCG stuff before we jump into the game dev. And yeah, so we have the being able to have your own set of arrays, and I can control the rotation of stuff. Did I hook it up? I can close this. It was working. What happened? It was you. What happened? Oh, here we go. Okay, so yeah, so it's rotating, right? So it's all following this. I can even offset it. Like, I can do a bunch of stuff. Scale it. You know, that's all good. But the one thing I want to figure out is how the hell do I randomize it? Because you can't make a random value. I can't do like random here. Random? Yeah, this doesn't exist as a blueprint node either. So right now we can rotate all of them together, which is cool, I guess, but that's not really what I'm looking for. So I want to see if there's a way I can figure out. This is the transforms, ruin child asset recursion. I assume it's somewhere in here. That somehow it's being rotated. Can you create a blueprint that generates a random number and use it as input in PCG? I could possibly do... I mean, I was thinking about creating it in the blueprint. As you say, yeah, a random number in the blueprint. But I feel like that's going to just make it... all of them are going to become that. So, I mean, here, we'll do a quick test. If I make a... so in here, I add... Yeah, right, if I make this a float, it'll just make it all of them that value. So I want to multiply rotate dot yaw by get call it random scale. Get a random scale. All right, and now I can go into our blueprint and structure script. Get graph instance. Set flow parameter. It's called random scale, but I'm just going to copy the name. Make it easy. And this is a random float, which gives me a random float 0 to 1. I'm doing it for rotation. But if you look at the rotation from above, they're still all facing the same way at every rotation. Right, these are all facing the same way. They're just different rotation every time now, but it's still all facing the same way. Right, so that's the problem. That's what I was thinking was going to happen. That's why I didn't try it. See, they're still all facing the same way. They're just now randomly rotated also. But it's not doing it randomly per instance, which is what I'd want.
Ads are here.
Oh,
Pausing
as I'm...
for ads.
Can you use the seed of each point to create the randomness? Oh, you know what I can do? I think I might be overthinking it. I just realized I'm way overthinking it. And I'll show you how I'm overthinking it after the ads are done. But I'm pretty sure I'm like way overthinking it. I don't know why today my brain is farting. By that, I mean I have brain farts. Right. But I think I just realized that I'm being stupid and I can do this very easily. Which is another method. It's... yeah. Once ads are done, I'll show you how it's done. But I'm glad that this method, just in general, this process is simple. It's a little hard to like grasp. So I'll need to do like my best to explain it in the tutorial. But the setup isn't a lot of nodes, which is the main thing. Yeah, ads are done. So if I want to this now, right, this I can control the rotation and all that. But now if I wanted to also randomly scale or randomly rotate, I mean, I already have a transform point here, rather. Right, and I can expose these the same way I do normally. Why am I trying to force it into this data as... I mean, I can... The problem is... I want to plug this info into the data asset. I guess that's the thing, right? I can do this from here, which is great and all, but... Can I actually... pipe a variable in here? Hold on. Here's an interesting thought. Can I do rotate.yaw? No. Apply to attribute. No. I thought I could maybe do it that way. Can I get a specific property from here? Can I get rotate? No. Can I... Can you repeat again, please? You want us the data what? I want to... I need to get the... I need to figure out how to get attributes specific attributes from the data. And hold on, let me try something. Let me see, check something. Move you guys over to the side real quick. I want to see something real quick. I'm going searching something. Oh, hold on. Delete attributes. Delete selected. Keep only the selected attributes. Rotate. Rotation max. And sorry, I can't see you guys right now. Scale. I just had an idea. Scale max. Putting you guys back. I did it. I did it. It's such a stupid way of doing it, but okay. There's your variables. There it is. Holy crap, that is bright. It's really bright outside. What node is behind my webcam? Oh, sorry. So to get the attribute that I want, I need to use delete attribute. That's why you can't do get attribute, but you can do delete attribute to get your attribute. No wonder I was trying to figure this shit out. What is it complaining about? Multi-entry no attribute set was found on... Oh, hold on. We'll only use the first entry to override. Oh, hold on. Does this not work on all of them? Oh, it doesn't. No, this doesn't work on all of them. These are not... This isn't working on these guys. Hey, Hipster Martian, welcome in. So no, this doesn't work. This gets us the info we want. I basically need to... Can I do a loop subgraph? Hold on, I'm just gonna make a new PCG graph. Loop test. The in is points. Out is points. This be a loop. When used in a loop subgraph, we'll separate each data from that point into separate subgraph executions. Is this how you do it? Delete attributes. Scale. Keep only scale. Keep only rotate. Transform points. And why is this? I don't want this to be input points. Hold on. Make one more input. Just to make this force it into a certain state. This is a attribute set. Yeah, now it's an attribute scale set. Scale max. Rotation max. Why is... What? Oh, I'm getting it from this. I'm being stupid. Yeah, that's why I'm being dumb. So this is new pin will be data asset. I have no idea if this is gonna work. It's probably not gonna work, but let's try it. You and you. Is the warning here? We'll only use the first entry to override. Again, so same problem. What if I did this also as a loop? No, just... It only used the first entry to override. How the hell do you do multiple entries then? Okay, well. Poop. I thought I was being clever. I'm not that clever. I'm very much not that clever. So yeah, it affects the first one, but not all the other ones. And I wish we could find where it is exactly that they're doing it here. Load data asset, filter by tag, keep the points. No, no, I don't. No, stop it. Go away. I hate you. No. You should tell me if I double click on you, it'll open C++. Root transform loop. Transform graph. Max input points, divides, clamps. This doesn't do anything. Apply scale and bounds. It's only keeping this bounds info. It's setting it. Bounds min. Bounds max. Wait. Min max. Is there a... Hold on. I have scale X... there's bounds minimum, there's not scale minimum. I was like, what did I click? But it was your screen? Wait, what did you do? Guts. What do you mean? What happened? This was supposed to be all simple. This was supposed to be simple. What happened? Oh, Visual Studio opened that. Oh. You thought you were got it. No, it was here. It was here. If I PCG attribute scale and max. Okay, well. Poop. I need to know how to do randomness. What I need to do is find where they're doing it. But finding where they're doing it is proving to be... Because this is the transform one. But this is empty. For whatever reason, this is empty. And that's really messing with me. Can I go here? Apply scale points, apply biomes. Can I search for root transform loop? Oh, this is the root transform. Root transform graph. Okay, and this is the one that has the nothing. So you jerk. Okay. This is also empty for some reason. Okay, so maybe, you know, I might need to block it off into multiple tutorial parts. Because why is this more complicated than it absolutely needs to be? Child transform. Scale and bounce. Run transform. Yeah, the run transform graph goes back to a graph that has no subgraph. If I try checking that, you assume that there's documentation to guts. That's a very big assumption. You'll be wrong about there being documentation about this stuff. There's no, Unreal does not supply documentation for nodes. That would be too good. That would be really nice. Wait, this is a loop within itself. You know, right? I'm like, oh yeah. Because if I was to look at their biome sample level, right? These guys are rotated. They're rotated randomly. So somewhere they're doing it. Right, here's the rotation. It's all random. So they're doing it somewhere. Where? Where is it being done? It's not the biome stuff. It's not the exclusions. Assign assets to points. Maybe here? Assign assets to root points. Set knowledge and apply scale and upright orientation. Bounds min max. Transform is transform. Extents. You can do a lerp. Hold on. You can do a lerp? Orient upwards. That's interesting. So that's how they're doing the orient upwards, which makes sense. That still doesn't get me the rotation randomness, right? That still only... Every point would still be the same. Just rotate it a certain amount using a lerp. That's... Yeah, that makes sense for the lerp. That's a very complex graph, I see. Okay, yeah, that's also a very complex graph, I see. Okay, the difference, we don't care about that. This one's empty, no filters. Oh, it's empty because it has the input for the filters there. Okay. Yeah, you could plug them in if you wanted to use them. Got it. It has to be here. It's getting the transform graph as the override. But again, this is not, this is a subgraph. So it's not doing anything. You want to help look? problem, right? The problem is I don't know how to look because it's all new. So there's like I don't know all the terms. The PCG biome example, yeah. This is just the PCG biomes default map. This right here. Yeah, that's all this is. And so somewhere here, they're controlling this random rotation of each thing. That's all we need to find. But it's a mess of a web here. It's an absolute mess. Where do you download it? Just download 5.4. And then just enable it in the plugins. If you just search biome, there's biome core and biome sample. And you'll of course need to enable PCG. Yeah, if you wanna take a look, but I mean, good luck. Same. But I mean, you solve the other option thing, so maybe you figure this one out too. Random rotate with attribute. Bro, put zero faith in me, I see. It's not that I put zero faith in you. It's more that I don't expect you to even bother with it because I don't see why you would. That's why. Because it's my problem to figure out. What's a rate multiplier? Child input to root transform. This is what I want. This right here. Does this already have... Okay, this already has random values here. At this point, it already has random values. Roll, pitch, and yaw. Oh, is it because it's projecting onto the landscape and it's getting the landscape's rotation? That could be why. Run generators, hold on. Pattern shape, generator loop. Again, this is empty. The graph, generator type, priority, allow overlap. We're just adding these attributes, adding tags, adding tags. But at this point, it already has random info. Executes, executes this graph. It's getting this generator graph. Again, this is... Oh, I guess this is the graph that's being overwritten here. So this is the graph that is being input. That's why this is empty. Okay, so it's just passing the graph along. I see. Oh, hold on. In that case, let me take a look at biome core parameters. Where are we getting the generator ref? Wave flow, sun exposure. What are we doing here? We're only keeping things that are tile partitioner. Oh man, ads again. Every time ads run, it's like, oh god, this is taking me so long. This was supposed to be a 5-minute thing, and for some reason, figuring out how to do a damn like random rotation is the stumper. Not what I expected. Did not expect that to be the problem or the stumper. It's over here. I wonder. Hold on, I think. Did I find a way to do it? Let's find out. Okay. Oh, ads are done too. It probably were done for a little while. It's called attribute partition. I believe. So if I take this and I do this, no. I thought this. Hello, person who I definitely can't say the name of. Hello, welcome. Because I cannot read that. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. This is supposed to... Oh, I'm not, Sam. Why am I actually not getting any info here? Oh, it's because I'm not getting info in here because I'm in this level, aren't I? That's why. You... Uh-huh. Okay. So now... Okay, these are now separated out. It still doesn't do what I want. That's now separated out. Can I now make the loop then? Loop test. Okay, let's see if we can figure out loops. Oh, I did not expect to be doing all of this right now. This is a attribute set. So I need to loop on these. And the points I need to loop are these. And then I need to grab you. Copy all of this in here. Output is points. This is probably going to complain, right? Too many data items arriving on a single data pin rotation max. The first data will be used. But I'm doing a loop. But I'm doing a loop. Why is it... Well, clearly I'm not doing a loop. Wait. Wait, these are different heights. Back up, back up. Hold on. Oh, I need to, I need to, where's this loop test? You. Turn off uniform scale. Here. No, not here. Here. 2. Are they all uniformly higher? No, they're not. They're not uniformly higher. No, they're not. So this is working. Okay, this is working for this one, and the other one is not affected. Hold on. But this is the problem, right? It doesn't affect the other one. So that's what it means by it's only affecting the first index. Crap! The interesting thing is, what info do I have on these? I have the index. That doesn't help me. Is the index of just all of them. You're using 130% of your brain power to understand what any of the things I'm saying in the biome score. Yeah, it is. It is very advanced. It is incredibly advanced. That's why I was like, yeah. I haven't found a single place where they touched the rotation. We found some Z stuff and scale too. Yeah. Well, the thing is, if you find anything that is just like where they do like a random range, that's all I need to find. I need to figure out how they're doing the random range. That's basically it. Oh, hold on. This. Hold on. Plug this here. This. No, still complains. Too many data items on a single data pin rotator max. Okay, so what's happening, right, is it has multiple. Oh, what we can do is I could compare if I can compare attributes, but that won't help me. We have the static mesh attribute here. And here we have the static mesh attribute. What if we did, if this Can I specify static mesh? Here if they're equal. No, still complains. Still complains. Because then I would do like per mesh, see if it matches. I'm sorry, it's a stupid suggestion, but did you check the biome core apply, scale, and bounce? Yes. I believe so. Which one? Apply biomes. Where's the apply, scale, and bounce? Gotta find it. Which one? Where was this? Which one was this? Was the root transform one I was looking? Oh, here. Biome core, apply, scale, and bounce. Yeah, so this is setting the scale. Oh, this is just a set scale. This is just a hard value. Bounds min, bounds max. Transform extents multiplier. It's just making transform rotation. Apply transform rotation. Now, this is not doing any randomness from what I can tell. It's just setting the value. Transform.scale. Transform scale. Yeah, it's just setting it. I mean, here's a test. Right? Just plug this all the way through. Oh, here's going to be an interesting way of testing. Let's... Okay, so this... is not what is doing it. That's how we're going to check this. Hold on. Hold on. What if we go... So we have these, right? The assets. These are just assets. They're not doing it. There's no graphs in here. Okay. So, what if we just unhook some stuff? Just for shits and giggles. If I just unhook this and just bypass all of this. Okay. What I want to see is... Okay, so it's not here. This is how we're going to... Transforms. It's probably somewhere around here. So I'm going to detach this and just push this all the way through. Okay, that one's important. think I broke something. That's fine, whatever. Branch nodes are like an if node. Yep. If it, yeah, it is like an if statement. If else. Yep. That's all a branch is. So I think it's here. If I bypass this one. Okay, it doesn't spawn anything. Okay. So this needs, so it's in here that I think this is happening. So right now they're all randomly rotated. If I don't do this one, they're still all rotated randomly. Okay. So pruning graph. So if I just did this, yeah, this doesn't work. It's doing something. What is it doing? See how this thing is very complicated? These graphs are inside graphs. Yeah, they are. That's why when you said like you have zero faith in me, like I didn't want to say it, but if you're just like starting to look into it for the first time, it's like, what am I working with here? Jesus Christ. What is this one you want to haven't seen before? Child assets, asset ID. Index. Still zero faith. Look, you can very well prove me wrong. I'll happily admit I was wrong. But until then. The main thing is you can't disappoint me. That's the best thing. Is you can't disappoint me because I have zero expectations. Yeah, like this is called root transform, and yet you don't need it. So if I do this. Yeah, these are still rotated. So maybe it's not here. Even though it's called transform, maybe it's not here. Or watch it be here and I just don't know how to read the info. That's also very possible. It's also very possible. I wonder, can I transforms? See, all of these are just simple like input output. Right? For the transforms. Generators, graphs, assets. Blueprints. No, core? Yeah, probably core. So, hold on. Maybe I can go backwards. Here. It's getting the transform graph. And it is getting it from the asset ID. Somewhere along here. Points filter. Is it the points filter? See, it has the water distance minimum and maximum. All this stuff is here. Position Z, if it's greater than water level, yeah, this is all normal. Hold on. This density min max, hold on. Density noise multiply. No. What I can do, here's a thought I had. Here's a thought I had to do what I want. I wonder if I can do this. Very different way now that I saw the density noise. I had an idea. Density noise. 0 to 1. Safe. Count. Listen. Ooh. I undid the. Yep. Wait. Wait. Wait, why is it working? Excuse me? Oh yeah, it's working, but it's not per instance. Yeah. My brain is like fried. Move you guys back over to the left side. What I have an idea for is we have to use attribute noise. And then I want to lerp the source is the density. The in is going to be the scale. And this is going to be the scale. Output target. We're going to turn everything the screen off at midnight and get ready for bed, but you challenged me. I think I did it. If I did 5 here, 10. Yeah, look, they're not all the same height. So if I did 10 here, they're not all the same height. Oh, I found a way to do it. Found a way to do it. Okay, and we can do the same thing for the use a lerp here. And I can do another noise to just make sure that it is different.
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
Okay, wait for ads, but I think we did it. I think I did it. Oh, also you said so it's midnight for you right now? So you're so normally I end like at what, 1 something for you? Yes, the plan is yeah, this is a tutorial for Sunday. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to like wrap my head, like it was nice that I got the you know, just using the stats, but I wanted to have an option of like, how do I then around 1:30, okay, like yeah, how do I now use it for like randomizing? Because that's gonna be the, when I post it, that'll be the first question everyone says. Like, that's great that I can, you know, set the value, but how do I make it so I don't set, like, it's not like set, like I want to have like variation. It's gonna be the first thing people ask. So I want to make sure like I can answer that question and I can show how to do that in a non-complicated way. Like, yes, there's probably a ways to do it with a loop. I haven't not figured out. Loops confuse the hell out of me still, because there's a few people that have shown how to do loops, but it's like 20 steps for something that seems so simple, and it's like, this is like overcomplicated. Okay, so we're doing another attribute noise, and this is from rotation. But it doesn't like this, so it's rotation dot yaw to rotate dot yaw. And so now, if we look from above, and check out here, these are 0. I do 360. 360. They're different. This one's not facing this way. They're rotated differently. Oh. I think it'd be interesting to learn how to control based on other aspects too, not only random. Yeah, so you could set. That's what I want to show in the tutorial. I want to show how to set, like, how to get the information you want, and how to like somewhat randomize the information. Either add on top of what you already have, or if you want to set value, or randomize in a like. Now this is not a perfect method of doing it, but I think it's a good. It works. Because yeah, you can because you can take all this info and you can match attributes, because you can output target, yeah, to source, or you can output target to a new attribute. This works. It'd be nice to random for each. Nice to be random for each mesh. It would be good to learn how to control this randomness based on other variables. So yeah, so right now it's random for each mesh. So right now, the way it's now set up, I'm gonna close this blind door. I don't know how they did it, but I've not figured it out. But this is how I figured it out. So right now, if I do, let's do this one. So we can change the weight of them. So right now it's a 10-to-1. So if I wanted less of these and more of these, right, I can set it to like 5-to-1. Now we have more of these. Then I control the randomness in the scale, and the scale is like on all axes. So because I have it as a non-uniform. So now it's, you know, between one and the other. And if I want to, I can go in here and make it uniform. Oh no, this would be uniform. This would be uniform between the two. So this is not the best. This is always like a linear gradient between them. But it is a method of doing it. Right, because we can now rotate it. Instead of 360, we can rotate it only 90 degrees. So we're only like 45. Now this is all like, this is not plus or minus this value. This is just wherever the points were originally, plus, you know, then rotated randomly. Because the problem is, right, we can't do just a regular transform points, as we've learned. Let me do this. I'm sorry, you can, but you can't put an attribute in here. From here. That's what we do. Like the scale, I couldn't plug into scale max. It only does one of them. So that still needs to be, I need to figure out how to do. But if I want to like just use this with as random scales and stuff, I can. On top of it. You just won't get the info from here, and that's what I want. I want to get the info from here. So cool. My brain is gonna explode, but I did it. So if you want guts, you can go to sleep. Or you can still find what I'm looking for, because I still want to know. But don't blame me if you get lack of sleep. You're looking still? It is complex. The thing is really complicated, right? That's the thing. It's not like, hey, you know, because it's graphs and graphs, and they're passing graphs from other graphs into other graphs. It's like, Get you a graph for me? Yeah, absolutely. Which one? Which one do you want me to check? Biome core preparation data. Biome core preparation data. Prepper generators. Where is the preparation data? How'd you get there? Blue box. Prepare type data. No. Different blue box. Prepare specific data? Specific by data? This one? Prime core prepare specific data? Yeah, this one, okay. Resolve asset properties loop, we'll check that in a second. Assign loop index. It's adding asset ID. Check resolve asset properties. Prime core resolve asset properties loop, I assume. Get entries count. Assets. Debug, deep asset options, mesh options. Make transform attribute. Now it's making a transform attributes from its info. It's not using it anyway. I think this is just a debug thing. Because this only happens, all of this outputs only when you turn on this extract debug. When you do debug, I think. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, but it's only the last one that does this, not any of the other ones. It's only the last entry here. Because this basically says, what is the last entry? Get entries count. So if there's 10 entries, it's going to return 10. And when this is the 10th one. Oh no, this is not even a true false thing. So I'm not sure how this is outputting anything. This is not a true false, this is a number. So I don't know. This is a number. Returns the number of entries in the input attribute sets. But this type is bool. How does it convert the number to a bool? What is it using then? Is it just if it's over 1, then it's up? Maybe that's how it works. Maybe 0 is off, false, and 1 and greater is true. And so as long as it has any information, then it goes through here and then you could say, do you want to use extract debug options? And if yes, then it does it. And if not, then it doesn't do it. You know, that stuff. That's my understanding. Turn 0, flip the negative values to prevent conflict by certain points. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Also here, I'm doing an alert, but I want to do multiply first. I'd want to multiply scale by the scale. and then plug that in. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's make sure that my thing is still working. It should be. This is just basically, instead of it being hard-coded to be 2.5 now, this is a range. Assuming I did this correctly, 3. Are these all the same height? Did it not? Oh no, they are. They are. So if I did like 5 instead, easier to tell. Yeah, they are different. Okay. They are indeed different heights. So this is a better way of doing it. And I can get a video here. Okay. Oh, this is a multiply. This would be a add. There we go. Okay, so now I could do the same thing, but this is now adding. I mean, more math can be done, but as a example of how to do this, I think it's fine. Like if I was to do this for my like own self, I'd want to do a lerp between negative 0.5 and 0.5, so like offset it by 0.5, and then it'll be minus a little bit or plus a little bit, right, which would get us the same 0 to 1, but it would just be minus 180 to 180 instead of 0 to 360. I think that would work mathematically, but this works. Jesus Christ. This was supposed to be a 30-minute adventure. I thought for sure that, you know what? I'm going to do this quickly. I'm not even going to put this in the title because this shouldn't take long at all. This is supposed to be a 5-minute coding adventure. No. If this was Doug, then he would not be ashamed of it. If he's like, this is a 5-minute coding adventure. It's been 2 hours, you know? What's another 5-minute coding adventure? Look, I do not mind sounding like Doug. That's an awesome guy. So, I'll take it as a compliment. So, yeah. But yeah, as far as that debug thing is, I think that is basically, as long as it has information at all, it'll return true, and then it'll just apply to everything. And if it doesn't have information, then it doesn't do anything. Okay, now my game is bouncing on the screen. Okay, guys, let's make the most unwatchable stream today. With you controlling everything. I do want to implement, by the way, hold on, let me turn on the lights real quick. I actually want to, one thing I want to do for my game is implement Twitch support. and have you guys be able to control some aspects of the game. I haven't figured out what I want to control with it. But I thought it would be fun. I mean, I could also make it so you guys control like the character entirely, and that, I think, make it Twitch plays basically, just for fun. But yeah, I do want to do something with Twitch integration for my game, but we'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. But yay, freaking quote unquote 5-minute coding adventure. Yay, it's done. Good job, thank you. 2.5 hours nearly. It's basically the end of the stream. Do I even want to go to do game dev stuff at this point? I might as well just look into the last things I want to do. Here you go. You didn't achieve what you want, but you understood more than what you expected. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, relax, get some sleep, enjoy your Friday night, or I guess get some sleep. It's right. Enjoy your Saturday. Tomorrow, actually, a short is coming out at noon, which is your 4 p.m. I believe now, if my math is right. So look out for that. Maybe some bears involved. We'll see how that one does. That one's one of my own creation. You love bears. Did you know there are different colors of bears that are all called black bears? That's what that short is about. Oh. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it'll do relatively well. Yeah, have a good night. Take care. Now that he's gone, I don't know. This is lerping between them. It is getting us what we want. One question I'll probably have is, what if I want to keep the density information? Or do I need to select this now? That's different now. So if I was to do, does this density or attribute noise output target? If I set this to density, and then here I can just do density. This gets us... Okay, this gets us the same result without affecting the density. So output target instead of input being density. The output will be density. This attribute noise, the input actually doesn't even matter. We can modify it any way we want, and I can even call this alpha, and change this to say alpha, and then here, but I need to call this something different. Otherwise, call it something different. Can I, let's see if this has alpha as its attribute somewhere. Did it keep that attribute? Because I'm not adding that attribute. So no, I'm not. So I'm not writing it anymore. So I can just call it alpha. Because if I check here, I haven't added that attribute anywhere. So effectively, if I debug it, all of the points are still all the same density. That's good. So that means if you're doing something and you're modifying the density of something for some reason, this won't. By changing the output target, we're no longer forcing that density on something else. So, yay. Can I do a subtract here and make or create attribute? Create attribute. 0.5. This is the scale. This one we don't want. For the rotation, I think we do. Potentially want it. So that way it's rotating one way or the other way. Potentially. This is an option. We don't need it to be an option this way, but we can have it as an option this way. So that means if we go here and instead of have it like 45, it should be a random value, but instead of being 0 to plus 45, it's half of that, what, 22.5 plus 22.5 or minus 22.5. So the result is still a 45-degree range. It's a 90-degree range. Actually, let's set that to 45, and maybe let's just make sure. So there's the angle there. Yeah, it's hard to tell where the front is of these guys, to be fair. But I think this is correct, because there are ones that are facing left, and there are ones that are facing right, as we can see here. Yeah, so I think this is what we want. This gets us the result we want. Okay. Yay. Dear God. Today is not what I thought it would be, but I am glad that I figured it out. I'm glad I figured it out. So tomorrow, right, no stream because it's Saturday and I gotta make the video for this and I need to make a tutorial. This is the graph, by the way. This is such a simple graph, but right, we have like data assets, we have structs, we have graphs, we have the blueprint, we have a lot. So the graph isn't going to be the hard part to understand. It's going to be everything together that hopefully I'll do a good job explaining. Fingers crossed. And then, yeah, so I'll record that for Sunday. And Sunday, I'm thinking we might have game night because you guys have been asking for an actual game stream. So I might do game stream on Sunday. If I get Hades 2, then it'll be Hades 2 because I want to use that for reference. And yeah, we can go with go from there. Hopefully, well, but I mean, we don't have time to. Let me rephrase that. I don't have the mental capacity right now to jump into game dev after this thing. Oh, I don't know why this was so taxing on me. My brain was going in overdrive. So, slightly shorter stream. You know, it's half an hour shorter than normal. So, excuse me for that. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. Probably a game stream, and then we'll continue game dev on Monday. Want to play Ghost of Tsushima on PC instead? The fact that you said haha at the end, I think you know exactly why I wouldn't play that game. I am very well aware of what's going on with that game. And like, the three big companies are all just throwing the middle finger at consumers. Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. They're all like, yeah, here's a middle finger. For different reasons, but they're just all like, yeah, here's the, hey, industry, middle finger. That's how they are. So, yeah, probably not that one. Probably not that one. Which is unfortunate because Horizon Zero Dawn and the Horizon series is like one of my favorite series. I don't know. I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing with the last one, if I'm actually going to play it or not. It'll probably be the only one I play. I don't know. Until it's at least employing people, while the others are laying off all over. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we don't know if is Nintendo employee, like, hasn't had layoffs or just hasn't announced layoffs. I mean, they're doing other things that suck, right? They're, you know, closing down, you know, the fun, you know, just like fun stuff people make as like, here's like a mod of like Pokemon, like that does this cool stuff, and they just shut it down. You can't the Smash community is the one that's like been like screwed over like a lot, really. Yeah, fan project, that's what I was trying to say. It's just like, come on. Oh, also emulators, yeah. Yeah, each one of those three have their own thing. They're like, no, they don't all do the same middle finger. They all have a unique middle finger, but it's all a middle finger. You know, some to the actual industry, some to the consumers, some to everyone. You know, it all depends. They have a lot of middle fingers, though. But yeah, I'm not gonna rant about that. 100% unique middle finger. Yep. But yeah, I'll be back on Sunday with probably some Hades 2, if not Hades 2, and if I forget to download that in time or get that game, we'll either play Hades 1, Binding of Isaac, multitude of other games that are like inspiring the game I'm making. That will probably go something along those lines. So till then, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a very different stream. I was a different stream today. I feel like energy wise for me. So sorry for that. We're gonna continue with a U property in that C++ course. Nice. Best of luck. Yeah. Have a good night. Till next time, guys. Bye bye.